Hi, my name is Maria Sperando, and I am Jeanette Luke's sister, and James's, and now Joanna's aunt here. And I just wanted to say a couple of things before I get to James and Joanna. The first thing is Jeanette asked me to thank all of the people who have been so instrumental and invaluable in helping put on this celebration. And so not necessarily in any particular order, but she wanted to thank Merle and Marlene. Let's see if I can remember. Donna, Robin, Susan, Nancy, and Ellen. And Jimmy asked me to thank Sydney for being a bartender extraordinaire. And just so that you know, Sydney came all the way from Montana, which I thought was amazing, and a true friend would do that. I would now like to talk about James and Joanna, the two lovebirds. I don't know if you know it, and I've told some people here, but James selected Joanna on the dating site Christian Cafe. And it seems that Joanna had a 7-day trial period on that dating site. So if James had logged in one day after her trial period ended, he would never have met his lovely bride. So clearly we can see that the hand of God has touched this loving couple. James, I wanted you to know, I hope you do, that Grandpa, who is no longer with us, loved you very, very much. And I know that he's here with us in spirit. And I know that he, as am I, are very proud of the outstanding Christian man that you have become. And he's very happy at how wisely you have chosen your bride. And as an aside, I wanted to say that I know Grandpa, as am I, are very proud of Jeanette's two other children, Laura and Danielle, and of the wonderful women, wives, and mothers that they have become. Jeanette and Ginny, congratulations, you're 3 for 3. Now, Nanny, James's grandmother, my mother, wanted to be here. She also gives you her heartfelt congratulations, but she's frail and really can't walk anymore, so she can't be here. So right around the time that they got engaged, she said, well, what does she look like? So I showed Nanny a photo, and she goes, oh, she's so pretty. And a couple of weeks later, because she has no memory left, she said to me, well, what does Joanna look like? And so this time I showed her a different photograph. And she said, oh, she's so pretty. And just this last week, she said to me, we were talking about the wedding, and she said to me, James has picked a winner in Joanna. And he sure has. And Joanna has picked a winner in James. And as I'm standing here now, I forgot, and I'm sorry. I wanted to thank Diana, James's lovely sister, for working her little tail off for the last few days. And you will be enjoying her beautiful confection product in just a few minutes. It's beautiful, like a professional in my opinion. So I wanted to say that when they first got engaged, I asked, well, what's Joanna like? And my sister said, oh, we love her. We think she's so special, so sweet. We are very happy that James chose so well. Well, of course, the proof is in the pudding, right? So a couple of weeks later, and I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Joanna actually mailed a card. She didn't text, she didn't email, she put a card in the mail to my sister and brother-in-law. And I would like to read it to you now, if I may. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Luchs, thank you for inviting me to the beach, helping with the wedding, welcoming me into your family. The list goes on. Meeting your son was one of the greatest blessings of my life. I pray I am a good wife and daughter-in-law in the Lord for his glory. Love, Joanna. And then she wrote James 1:17 with a little heart. James 1:17 states, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. Only a few words, but such a profound message. In that card, Joanna showed our family the beautiful and loving Christian woman she truly is. So on behalf of Jeanette and Jimmy and our entire family, Joanna, welcome to our family. We are delighted to have you. Mr. and Mrs. Carter for producing such a beautiful young Christian woman. It didn't happen by accident. And although I've never been married, well, I haven't been to the moon, but I know that it's there, I wanted to tell you my experience from having been in relationships. The one thing, the one pearl of wisdom that I would like to impart to you both, that I want you to remember every day that you're married, and that is this. Do not try to change each other, because that would be a futile gesture. You'll never do it, and it will only create bitterness and conflict. So please accept and love each other, just as you are. So now, in closing, I would like to make a toast to James and Joanna. And in Italian, my sister and I are 100% Italian, I'm proud of it. We have a saying, it's Pachindan, and it means to your health and happiness for 100 years. So I'm going to take a glass, and I'd like everyone to toast with me right now.
You need some.
Pachindan. Thank you.
Bartender org.
Pachindan to Joanna and James.